I pretended to be dead. What my family did at my funeral shattered me. I never thought I'd do something this extreme. But sometimes, you have to risk everything just to know the truth. For months, I had a feeling something was wrong. My family treated me differently, like I was invisible. They whispered when I walked into the room, made plans without me, and even laughed behind my back. I tried confronting them, but they always brushed it off with fake smiles. So, I came up with a plan. A dangerous one. I decided to pretend that I was dead. It sounds insane, I know. But I needed to see how they really felt about me when I wasn't around to hear their lies. With the help of a close friend, I staged everything. A fake accident, a rushed announcement, and finally, my funeral. My heart pounded as I watched from a hidden room, secretly recording every second. At first, I expected tears, grief, maybe even guilt. But what I saw instead shattered me. My brother, who I always supported, wasn't crying. He was smiling. Finally, he whispered to someone beside him, "Now the house is mine." My sister, the one I trusted with every secret, rolled her eyes as she fixed her makeup. "At least I don't have to pretend to care anymore," she muttered. And my parents, the people who were supposed to love me unconditionally, weren't grieving either. My father sighed and said, "One less burden." My mother quietly nodded. Every word cut deeper than a knife. They weren't mourning me. They were celebrating my absence. But the worst moment came when I heard laughter. They actually laughed at my funeral. Stories I thought were private, moments I shared in confidence, were turned into cruel jokes. The people I loved most revealed themselves as strangers with masks finally ripped off. I wanted to scream, to burst into the room and make them see me. But instead, I stayed silent, frozen, and broken. When it ended, they walked away lighter, freer. As if my death was the best thing that ever happened to them. Later, I revealed the truth. I showed them the recordings. Their faces went pale, but none of them denied it. They didn't even try. "You wanted the truth," my father finally said coldly. "Now you have it." And that's when I realized, sometimes the truth doesn't set you free. Sometimes, it chains you to a reality darker than any lie. I pretended to be dead, but after what I saw at my funeral, I don't know if I'll ever feel alive again. What about you? If you had the chance to hear what people said at your funeral, would you want to know? Tell me in the comments. And if this story left you speechless, don't just scroll, share it, because someone else might need the strength to face their own truth.